Damn. Yeah.
What is up, everyone? Happy Friday. Two Brothers Mining here. Hope you guys had a great week. And back with another daily crypto news recap. So to start it off, Virginia advances groundbreaking cryptocurrency banking bill. So the Virginia Senate unanimously passed a groundbreaking cryptocurrency banking bill this week, which already passed the House of Delegates, and which legislators expect Governor Glenn Youngkin to sign. Basically, this House bill permits banks in the Commonwealth to provide virtual currency custody services so long as the bank has adequate protocols in place to effectively manage the associated risks. So the sponsor, Delegate Chris Head, said he got his inspiration from Texas, in which Texas pushed through, who was permitted to hold these keys through the regulatory process. But he wanted to do it through the legislative process. Ultimately, he claims that this would make it much harder to change. So basically, it allows state-chartered banks in Virginia to hold the keys to one's cryptocurrency purse, similar to how individuals use safety deposit boxes at banks. Ultimately, this will put Virginia at a significant advantage regionally and nationwide. So, my take on this, while it's nice, it's a nice news story, it'll help, hopefully progress the adoption of cryptocurrency. I really don't see how this changes anything. Myself personally, I'm not leaving my keys to my wallets with a bank. And the only way I would leave it at a bank is in a safety deposit box where, theoretically I'm the only one that has access to it. I would not give up, that sort of information to a bank. The whole thought behind crypto is decentralization, right? So why all these centralized entities are trying to get involved is quite annoying, in my opinion. The guy goes on to toot his own horn about, all the great stuff he's done, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, not really for me. Coinbase and Binance resist calls to kick Russians off crypto platforms. So yesterday we talked about Binance getting involved, and I believe Kraken and FTX are also in line with this, and it looks like Coinbase has finally jumped on, rejecting blanket bans on Russian users. They have no problem sanctioning the certain addresses of the higher-ups in Russia, but refuse to do a blanket ban, saying that it flies in the face of what crypto is meant to be. I applaud these guys. That's pretty much exactly how I feel. The Russian people shouldn't have to suffer for what the few who were supposedly voted in do. It's the same as one of our U.S. politicians deciding to go to war with another country, but the people don't agree with it. Are we held liable for what one lunatic decides to do? I would like to think no. So the fact that these massive exchanges are standing up for what they believe in, I Bravo. So, cryptocurrency industry's sanction woes on full display in MetaMask's Venezuela hiccup. So we briefly covered this yesterday. MetaMask started blocking users from Venezuela, but by accident. Or not MetaMask per se, but their Infura, who is the infrastructure service that MetaMask uses. So Infura ultimately reduced their blanket ban and opened it back up, but Infura currently blocks the regions of Iran, North Korea, Cuba, Syria, and the Crimea, Donetsk, and Luhansk regions of Ukraine. Now the kicker here is, MetaMask is, supposedly decentralized. The CEO of crypto startup Smart DeFi claims it's still a decentralized tool. It's just that their default connections aren't. And MetaMask, to their credit, shared a guide on how you can change those endpoints. I'll put a link to the guide in the description also for you guys. But the kicker of it is that Infura, which is a massive company that a crucial developer and infrastructure services to an array of Ethereum-based projects, is not a decentralized company. They are very much centralized and funded and partially owned by JP Morgan, which again flies in the face of anything that crypto is trying to be, right? This over-reliance on centralized services providers goes against everything that Web3 stands for and is meant to be, and represents a central point of failure that shouldn't exist in the first place. Well said. It just baffles me that all these large institutions, all these banks that went against cryptocurrency for so long and now are jumping in, have actually been in it for a really long time and have massive stakes in a lot of these so-called decentralized companies. It's just it makes it seem like that all this decentralization is really just nothing but smoke and mirrors. It really takes the wind out of your sail. So a little brutal to find a lot of this out, but keep on keeping on, and hopefully some of these companies that get it right will be here in the long term. So on to the market here. A little bit of pullback also, and I'm guessing that the last couple days the bleed has been from what the Fed has said and testified on. I personally haven't been watching it, so I'm not entirely sure. It's just a feeling. Usually whenever they talk things start to tank a little bit. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Really appreciate it. But I'll be back tomorrow with another daily crypto news recap. Stay safe and stay tuned.